Ever ponder the importance of charts in data visualization? Well, let's dive in. Charts serve as powerful tools in the world of data, transforming complex numbers into digestible visual narratives. Picture this, a sea of raw data, columns and rows of numbers. It's overwhelming, isn't it? Now imagine that same data represented as a simple bar chart or an elegant line graph. Suddenly, patterns emerge, trends become obvious, and insights are just a glance away. In addition to making data more accessible and understandable, charts also add a dash of visual appeal. They breathe life into otherwise dry data, turning it into a compelling story. This can be a game changer in business presentations or academic research, where catching the audience's attention is half the battle. So understanding how to create charts in Excel becomes an essential skill for everyone, not just data analysts. Starting with charts in Excel is easier than you might think. It's all about harnessing the power of data and transforming it into a compelling visual story. And the good news? Excel has a variety of chart types to help you do just that. First off, you need to select the data you want to visualize. This could be sales figures, survey results, or any other data set you're working with. Simply click and drag to highlight the cells containing your data. Once your data is selected, it's time to navigate to the Insert tab. You'll find this tab at the top of your Excel window. It's here that the magic really begins. Click on the Insert tab, and a whole new world of charting options unfolds before you. Now let's talk about chart types. Excel offers a myriad of charts to cater to different data visualization needs. If you're looking to compare categories of data, a bar chart might be your best bet. Want to show trends over time? Try a line chart. For displaying parts of a whole, nothing beats a pie chart. And if you're keen on showing relationships between two sets of data, a scatter plot is a fantastic choice. Choosing the right chart type is crucial for effective data visualization. It's all about picking the chart that best tells the story of your data. Once you've decided on a chart type, simply click on it in the Insert tab. Excel will then generate a chart based on your selected data. You can customize it further by adding titles, adjusting the axes, or changing the chart's colors and style. And there you have it. You've just created your first basic chart in Excel. But there's so much more you can do. As you become more comfortable with Excel charts, you can start to explore more advanced features like trend lines, secondary axes, and interactive dashboards. Remember, data is only as good as your ability to understand and interpret it. And with Excel charts, you'll be well on your way to becoming a data visualization wizard. Now that you know the basic steps, it's time to delve deeper. We're going to take our understanding of Excel charts up a notch. You've mastered the basics, but to truly unleash the power of Excel charts, you need to familiarize yourself with some more advanced features. Imagine you've created a basic column chart. It's neat and clean, but perhaps it lacks a certain visual flair. This is where changing the chart style can come into play. You see, Excel offers an array of chart styles that can instantly transform the look and feel of your chart. With a simple click, you can switch from a 2D column chart to a 3D one, or maybe even a stacked column chart. It's all about finding the style that best communicates your data. Now, let's talk about data labels. These are those little numbers that appear on or near the data points in your chart. By adding data labels, you can make your chart more informative, allowing viewers to see the exact values represented by each data point. It's a small addition that can make a big difference. Next, we have the chart title and axis formatting. A well-formatted chart title and axis can enhance the readability of your chart. You can change the font, size, color, and more to make your chart title and axis stand out. Remember, a chart should not just be visually appealing, but also easy to understand. Finally, let's explore the Chart Elements button. This handy tool allows you to add or remove elements from your chart, such as the legend, grid lines, or data labels. It's like a control panel for your chart, giving you the power to customize it to your liking. By mastering these advanced features, you'll be able to create Excel charts that are not just visually appealing, but also highly informative. Remember, a good chart tells a story, and with these tools at your disposal, you can make sure it's a story worth telling. With these advanced features, you can make your Excel charts more informative and visually appealing. Excel offers some special chart types that can be quite useful for specific data sets. let's delve into these unique chart types, starting with the histogram. A histogram is a statistical tool that represents the distribution of numerical data. It's essentially a bar chart, but instead of each bar representing a single value, it represents a range of values. It's a great way to visualize the frequency of data points within these ranges. So if you're dealing with a large data set and want to understand its distribution, a histogram could be just what you need. To create a histogram in Excel, you first need to organize your data into bins. Once you've done that, you simply select your data, go to the Insert tab, and choose Histogram from the Charts group. And voila, you have your histogram. Next up is the box and whisker plot, also known as the box plot. This chart type is another statistical tool used for visualizing the distribution of data, but it offers a different perspective. It provides a summary of the 5-number data summary: minimum, first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum. It's a great choice when you want to identify outliers or understand the variability in your data. To create a box plot in Excel, you select your data, go to the Insert tab, and choose Box and Whisker from the Charts group. It's as simple as that. Lastly, let's talk about the waterfall chart. This chart type is particularly useful for understanding how an initial value is affected by a series of positive and negative changes. It's often used in financial analysis to visualize how a starting balance changes over a period due to various transactions. To create a waterfall chart, you select your data, go to the Insert tab, and choose Waterfall from the Charts group. And there you have it, a clear and concise visualization of how your data elements cumulatively affect the final value. Now, when should you use these special chart types? Well, it really depends on the data you're working with and what you're trying to achieve. If you want to visualize the distribution of your data, a histogram or a box plot would be a good choice. If you need to understand how a series of changes affect an initial value, a waterfall chart would be the way to go. But remember, the key is to always choose the chart type that best suits your data and your goals. These special chart types can come in handy when dealing with specific types of data. With a bit of practice, you'll find that these tools can provide powerful insights, making your data analysis tasks not only easier but also more effective. So go ahead, explore these special chart types, and unlock the full potential of Excel's data visualization capabilities. So, you've learned quite a bit about creating charts in Excel. We've journeyed together through the realm of data visualization, uncovering the true power that lies within Excel charts. Remember, these charts are not just pretty pictures. They're powerful tools that can transform raw, complex data into a story that's easy to understand and act upon. They aid in the interpretation of data, uncovering patterns and trends that might otherwise remain hidden in a sea of numbers. We started off with the basics, guiding you through the simple steps of creating your first chart. Selecting your data, choosing the right chart type, and hitting that Insert Chart button. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. But don't let this simplicity fool you. Excel charts are versatile, adaptable, and customizable. As we dive deeper into Excel's charting capabilities, we explored the world of advanced features. We saw how to modify chart elements, customize the design, and format the chart to meet our specific needs. This is where the true power of Excel charts lies. It's in the ability to tailor-make a chart that speaks directly to your audience, that tells the story you want to tell. And then, we introduced you to some special chart types. These are not your everyday bar and line charts. We're talking about waterfall charts, radar charts, and even the tree map chart. Each of these charts has a unique way of visualizing data, offering a fresh perspective that can bring your data story to life. Before we wrap up, let's not forget the most important point of all: practice. Yes, practice is key to mastering these skills. So, get out there, explore Excel, and create your own charts. Experiment with different chart types, play around with the design, and see what works best for your data. With these skills in your toolkit, you're well equipped to turn complex data into compelling visual stories. Happy charting!